Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of Unknown to World Known, the Manchester United section, and potentially the final episode of Unknown to World Known. So, despite what I said in the last episode, this now could be the final episode. If you have enjoyed the series, please do leave a like down below. Comment what you think we're going to do in this episode. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Since you're last with us, we beat West Ham 2-1. We then beat Southampton 8-0 with 5 goals from Richard Roberts, which incidentally sealed the Premier League title for us. I did not realise that that was a possibility going into it, hence why it's not part of the episode. And then we beat Liverpool on the final day with a 2-0 win. As you can see here, champions of England by 5 points. Manchester City falling short thanks to a draw with Chelsea and a loss to West Brom. That was the main one. I think that actually dropped them out of the title race. And then when we won against Southampton, it meant Arsenal couldn't catch us either. Is that how I think it happened? So now we've got FA Cup final against Arsenal, followed by Barcelona in the Champions League final. The lineup against Arsenal, we've got Haidara in goal, a back four of Diaz, Kone, Hulis, Makelele, Wolber, Ferreira, Skolin and Chacon in the midfield, and Scullion and Richard Roberts up front. We have our first highlight over half an hour into the game. Saka's on the ball here, loses it to Skolin, however. Chacon plays it back to Kone, who's going to bring it forward. Oh, he goes all the way back to Haidara actually. Out to Hulis and then to Makelele on the left-hand side. Obviously, this is the second trophy that we could win this year. We're not counting the Community Shield. Chacon is on the ball here. Ferreira over the top, finds Skolin. Needs to put it back across the box, finds Scullion. And it's a good save from the keeper to get a block on it. We do win a corner, however, which is going to be sent in by Wolber. Sends it towards the far post, but it's headed away by Sesko. Half time, it's 0-0. It's been relatively even, but Arsenal, with 4 shots, haven't really threatened at all, which is quite surprising when you look at where their shots have been from. Meanwhile, we've had a couple of big chances. Well, not big, but decent chances, we should say. Hopefully, in the second half, we will convert one of them, but it's looking like it's slightly in our favour. Free kick for Arsenal to the far post. Sesko. Diaz has managed to clear it off the line. That must have been inches from an Arsenal goal. We're going to bring Vlahovic on for Scullion and Pinho on for Diaz. Wolber with a free kick from deep. Goes towards Hulis but can't find him. It's headed away. Hulis is going to collect it and play it back to Makelele. Sends it across to Wolber on the right. Chacon. Vlahovic through to Roberts. Oh, big chance. Denied by the goalkeeper. That really should be getting put in the back of the net from Roberts there. The corner's going to come in from Wolber though. Goes to the far post and it's headed out for another corner. Wolber's now sending it in from the other side. This time it's headed away by Sesko. Brought down by Chacon. Kone out to Wolber. Oh, that's a pathetic pass. Balde takes it away for Arsenal. Down the wing. Kone's out there. Misses the tackle. And Balde's still going, gets across the box. Pinho clears it away. Vlahovic collects it. Pinho throws the ball short to Skolin. Back to Pinho and then down the wing to Vlahovic. Pinho receives the ball back on the right-hand side. At the moment, it's, again, second half slightly favouring us, but it has been very even throughout. Makelele brings the ball down wonderfully. Oh, that's a pathetic pass. Like, why did you even bother? Ezekiel back to Silva. Chacon with a bit of pressure there. And then Redl loses it to Roberts. Across the box to Vlahovic. He almost had too much time. That's another chance that it should have been a goal. Pinho with the throw-in. Short to Kone and back to Pinho. And now to Vlahovic, who loses the ball far too easily. Sesko receives the ball in the middle. Ball through to Yusuf Demir. Gets a shot off. Puts it wide. That's a let-off. Maurice is going to come on for Chacon in the number 10. Pinho has got the ball at the back for us. Plays it forward to Skolin. who's trying to find space down the right. Gets a ball in behind to Vlahovic. Oh, he hits the side netting. This game is starting to open up. There's starting to be chances in both directions at the moment. But teams, neither one of us are hitting the target anywhere near enough. That was a terrible free kick. Maurice gets it back in space on the right, sends it in. Vlahovic is in there. Makes no mistake this time. It's 1-0 at Wembley to Manchester United. We are one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break because I'm going to win the double. Had to fit the Linkin Park reference in there, didn't we? Brilliant. I don't know what the referee was checking here. Like, genuinely, no idea. Haidara plays the ball short to Hulis and then on to Kone. Out to Pinho and back to Kone again. Skolin turns and plays it back to Pinho. Skolin to Wolber, forward to Vlahovic, through to Maurice, who's got all the space in the world to make it to... Oh. Really? You couldn't score that chance, Maurice? Come on, lad. It's a corner kick. He sends it in. It's head away by Sesko, who is phenomenal in the air. Ferreira tries to get a ball back into the box. Unable to do so. Ezekiel is breaking forward for Arsenal. Kone's with him. Ball inside, finds up. Somehow ended up back in our possession. Another throw in for Arsenal now, late on. Another... Haven't seen a throw in. Oh, Ezekiel's equalised. We had it in hand. We've had the chances to win the game. Maurice with an absolutely massive chance not long ago. And instead, we've allowed one ball over the top to undo us. Makelele not marking his man properly. Good finish from Ezekiel. We've now got another late highlight. This time it's Arsenal starting at the back. Skolin gets the ball from Balde. Ferreira to Vlahovic. Forward towards Roberts, but the header is denying that chance. Ezekiel back to Lucas and then Reddy at the back. Lepre into midfield. Skolin manages to take that. And now Makelele to Skolin to Vlahovic. We've got possibly time for one final chance. But we need to get a move on because time is quickly running out. Maurice to Ferreira to Roberts. Out to Makelele. Back to Roberts. Needs to get across the box. It's blocked. A corner in the 93rd minute. Can we get a ball into the box and find a winner? Maurice is going to send it in. We're not, because that's how these highlights work. Sends it in. It's headed away. And it's full time. Cool. We are going to send... we're going to send Zaros on for Ferreira in midfield for the extra time period. A highlight straight from the kickoff. Lepre out to Balde at left back. Inside to Lepre, who goes over the top. Straight through to Haidara. Nothing to be worried about there. Hulis back to Haidara. And then out to Makelele on the wing. He plays it back to Hulis. And back to Haidara. Why are we getting this portion of the highlight? Why is it necessary? Like, do we need to see the centre-back passing it between? This is key highlights. And we see it. Oh, what have you done, Pinho? Dispossessed by Yusuf Demir. He's trying to get back into position. Forces him wide. Ball comes in, though. Sesko. Lucas. What a goal that would have been. We've got a highlight straight from that goal kick. Kone out to Pinho. Forward to Skolin. Long ball over the top towards Vlahovic, but he doesn't have the pace to get on the end of it. Certainly not anymore, at least, with the fact that he's about 36 now. Maurice to Zaros, to Vlahovic, over the top, finds Roberts, brings it down, hits the post. Makelele throws the ball into Wolber. It's back to Makelele. Down the wing to Roberts, and then to Makelele again. Wolber, Zaros, back to Kone. What I think we will do, as much as I said could be the final episode if we win the Champions League, what I do intend is just to do a little roundup episode as well. Roberts puts the ball wide, where maybe we just have a little review of the journey we went on. Maybe I'll fit it on the end of this episode, but probably not, because with the fact that we're still going in this game, it's already looking like it's going to be a relatively long episode. Sesko scores for Arsenal. 2-1. Was he offside? What is that? The goals counted. Don't know why we had like a substitution thing pop up. That was weird. Oh, it's Makalele's played him onside. Long ball over the top. Haidara heads it away. Kone collects it. Out to Wolber. On to Maurice. Forward to Vlahovic. Through towards Roberts. Oh, why is he not scoring? We've played 120 minutes of football just to come out on the losing side. A week away from our Champions League final. Arsenal beat us to win the FA Cup, which reduces us down from possibly winning a treble to possibly winning a double, which, don't get me wrong, is still pretty good. But now it makes that game against Barcelona even more important. Champions League final time. Potential series ending game time. We have Haidara in goal. He's actually picked up a twisted knee in the week. He's only just back for this game and he's not fully fit. Hopefully, he's fit enough. Diaz, Kone, Cesar and Makalele make up the rest of the back four. Wolber, Skolin, Ferreira, Chacon, Fati and Roberts up front. A highlight straight from the kickoff here. Obviously, this game being played in Cardiff at the... I forgot the name. Principality. There we are. Makalele with a chance for a cross. Sends it in. It's headed away. Good tackle there from Chacon. Skolin with the shot. It goes just wide. Now, a little shout out in this Barcelona team. On the left wing, they do have Raul Morro, of course, from our time at Everton. So we know he's a dangerous player for them to have on the field. Lino is on the ball here in central midfield. Sends it out towards Raul Morro, but it's intercepted by Diaz. Fati takes it down the wing, inside to Skolin. Big chance here. We lead 1-0 in the Champions League final. What a bit of play. Diaz with the brilliant interception. The run from Fati here to take it past just the ball in behind as well. Takes two men out of the equation. The little dink from Skolin. 1-0. Free kick. Wolber sends it into the far post. Cesar's hit the post. It's cleared away by Barcelona. Very, very close to 2-0 there. However, at half-time, it remains 1-0. It has been a half that we have had the much better of. That is not how sentences work. But we lead at half-time. Let's keep it up in the second half. Diaz gets a foot in there to deny what I assume is Raul Morro. Chacon inside to Ferreira. He's snapped by Kane, who is sent off for Barcelona. Big moment in the game, perhaps. Raul Morro with a free kick. It's headed in, but Haidara with a pretty simple save there. We are looking now at Ferreira and Diaz, who are both on bookings. Can we get them off? Keep this man advantage. Skolin to Ferreira, to Fati. Ball through the middle, finds Chacon. He's got Roberts to his left. He goes for glory and misses. We are going to do exactly that. Ferreira's going to come off for Tong in midfield just to maintain that man advantage by getting rid of one of the yellow cards. Pedro Porro with a throw-in for Barcelona finds Lino. He tries to switch the play. Wasn't a great pass, but they managed to recover it back to their defenders. Ball over the top finds Porro down the wing though. Makalele's there to put some pressure on. They managed to get it into the middle though. And Raul Morro has cut across Makalele there. No chance was that in the box. Get out of here. It just wasn't. Get out of it. It wasn't in the box. I'm not convinced there was a foul there. And it wasn't in the box. As I said, it's a free kick for Barcelona in a dangerous position. Ball comes in. Barcelona have equalised. Fato at the far post equalises for 10-man Barcelona. Just completely unnecessary. There's two men around him. How has he won the header? One of them is Kone, who's about 6'5". Diaz is on the ball here at right back. Plays it forward to Fati. He's going to attack down the wing. Plays it back to Diaz. And then inside to Wolber. He needs to get it forward. Chacon. Back to Tong. It's a terrible pass. It was a terrible pass, but it wasn't that bad. Peltier Pelletier? I'm not sure, but he is literally, after a poor pass from Tong to try and find Fatty, it's a terrible pass. Pelletier, though, decides I'm going to try and clear it. Literally gives it to Roberts. We lead 2-1 now. Again, in the interest of maintaining this man advantage, Diaz is coming off for Hooley's at right back. Corner kick. Wolber sends it in. Finds Tong in the middle, but can't win the header. Desmet is going to try and break for Barcelona. We've got men back. There's no reason for this to lead to anything because we should have this covered. He's forced wide by Makaleli. Porro receives it. Tong does really well there to take the ball and clear it away. Boragba gets the ball there. Desmet to Traore. Back to Desmet on the wing. Inside to Lino. And then to Ozoma. Ozoma, he's a... Oh no. Lino has scored. Was that Raul with the assist again? We're appealing off for offside, but I can't see it being given. Ah. Not only is it Raul Moro that's got the assist again, it's Ozoma that's assisted him. 2-2. Haidara with the goal kick. Plays it out to Hooley's at right back. Inside to Kone. And then back to Hooley's at right back again. Kone to Skolan. Through to Fatty. To Tong. Got a chance to play the ball forward to Roberts perhaps. Sends him wide. Not the best idea with your striker who scored 43 goals this season, Tong. But we move. Gets it back. Wolber. Back to Cesar again. Plays it back to Wolber. Skolan. Ball through. Finds Chacon. Bit of a space. The keeper's not covered it very well, but it gets it back in his hands. Another free kick here. Starting from Haidara at the back. We pass it through midfield. Skolan goes over the top. Finds Roberts. In behind. Oh, finish your chances. Finish your chances. We should be at least 3-2 up now. But we cannot take our chances. We're going to bring Fatty off for Scully on. We're going to extra time. Again, in this episode. 5 minutes to go. Well, less than 5 minutes to go. Tong heads it to Roberts. Back to Wolber and to Makaleli at left back. Tong to Roberts. A ball through for Tong. Found Scully on. He scores! It's 3-2. There is 4 minutes to play and we lead Barcelona 3-2 in extra time. This could be... I mean, what even happened there? It just hit Chacon, but Tong plays a brilliant ball. Scullion finishes it. 3-2. There we have it. We have done it finally. Our third Champions League with 3 different clubs. The target was only to do 2, but once the Manchester United job came up, it was always going to be our third one. Here, we win the double to end what has been a fantastic series. We lift the Champions League trophy. 3-2 after extra time against Barcelona. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And on top of that, we've just unlocked an achievement for making it into the Worldwide Hall of Fame, which is always nice. And with that, it is time to bow out from this series. You can see here our history. We started off at lowly Osterlin, and we had 3 struggling seasons there. In truth, they've never really recovered at all from our time there. We were there way back here. Yeah, 13th, 6th. They recovered that year, but then got relegated, and they've never gone back up since then. However, we went on to BK Harken, which was a much more successful spell. Obviously, way back here was when we won the title. Since then, they've always been up and around the European spots, never quite managing to win the league again. However, they have won a few Swedish Cups since we left, which is nice to see. That was like our first real success there. Obviously, the Swedish Cup, followed by the Allsvenskan. We then went to Marseille, had a couple of seasons there. Again, it was a successful time there. I think we finished in just outside the top 4, and then in the top 4. They were always going to be a struggle because it was the French league. So we moved on. We went to Inter Milan, and that was where the success really began. We won the Serie A in our first year. We then won the Serie A and the Super Cup. We then won the Super Cup and the Italian Cup, dropping down to 3rd. But then we won the Serie A and the Champions League. We bailed out on top. We finished 2nd in the Premier League in our first season with Everton. Then the following year, won the Champions League with a 4th place finish. Then we won a little domestic double, FA Cup and the Premier League. Then we won the Premier League and the Carabao Cup in our first season at Manchester United. And we bow out with a Premier League and a Champions League double. We're not including the pathetic Community Shield. That's kind of going to be our roundup for the series. Let's just have a quick glance. So since we left, how have Marseille been getting on? I think we left around here, 2030-ish. So they've finished 2nd 4 times since then. Never finished outside the top 4. Very nice to see. Inter Milan went on to finish. So we had those seasons. They've won the league ever since we left. Everton have had a bit of a struggle since we left. So that was where we left them. They finished 11th and then 7th, so they struggling a little bit. However, we end the series, winning the league and the Champions League with my club, Manchester United. Perfect way to end the series. Do be on the lookout. There is a new series coming out very shortly. I'm 90% sure I know who it's going to be with. I have mentioned it in the past, but I won't spoil anything just yet. If you are looking forward to the new series, leave a like down below. Turn on the notification bell so as soon as that new series lands, you can come in and check it out. Subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and thank you very much for watching.